The second Skyblock minister election just wrapped up, and I swear to God, this server is running on pure chaos fumes at this point. Every time Hypixel gives players a little bit of political power, they immediately start speedrunning the downfall of society. This election was the sequel to a movie that nobody asked for, but somehow it came back with a bigger budget, more explosions, and a federal prison arc. So the whole thing kicks off with Confused Goon, allegedly the alt of Squid Kid, because of course this drama magnet can't stay out of politics, getting elected as one of the ministers. And in a move that absolutely nobody saw coming except literally everyone, this man immediately commits perk-related war crimes. The moment he removes Work Hard, a perk that gave plus 10% HP and damage, Hypixel smites him from orbit and slaps him into a brand new prison so fast it made the Dante era look like a slap on the wrist. And this isn't the same jail from last time. Oh no, we're talking about the Deluxe Edition Penitentiary, the Collector's Edition jail, the comes with extra padding for your sins jail. There's even a new NPC, the Judicial Goon, standing outside like some sort of Skyblock Judge Judy, and players can vote on whether to set Confused Goon free or leave him locked up. And naturally, Hypixel gamifies the justice system because nothing says due process like bribing players with plus 5 magic fine for 2 hours if they vote to keep him locked away. The community's collective moral compass immediately spun around like a Beyblade. People aren't asking, is he guilty? They're asking, does Magifine stack with a god pot? Of course, Skyblock players are going to throw this man under the bus if it means slightly better loop drops. They would sell out their own guild leaders for plus 3 ferocity. And while the goon imprisonment arc is happening, the other ministers start rolling out their perks like Oprah giving away broken features. You get a buff! You get a buff! The economy gets shattered! Everyone wins! Starting with Fear 5S, who basically comes in like Dungeon Sweat Messiah. He activates Easy Peasy, giving everybody plus 10 dungeon score, which is basically steroids for catagrinders, and Marauder, making dungeon chests 20% cheaper, turning Master Mode into a clearance sale. Fear 5S is one of those players who wakes up, breathes, and immediately queues M7. His existence probably smells like a sweaty wither cloak. So if anyone's gonna min-max dungeon perks, it's him. We got Interests, who resurrected mythological ritual like it's Skyblock Easter Sunday. This guy is known for going feral during the Diana events, grinding griffins like his life depends on ancient claws. And honestly, I respect the dedication. Mythological ritual is basically a torture chamber disguised as an event, and Interest brings it back with a smile as if he didn't suffer PTSD from getting chain stabbed by minotaurs in 2021. Next up is Duralius, who continues his campaign of I want chaos and I want it now. He picks Jerry's Perkpocalypse and Diaz's Stock Exchange, which together basically combine into an economic doomsday device. If there's ever a Skyblock recession, I guarantee Duralius will be standing somewhere in the distance holding up the detonation remote with a grin. This man wants the community to wake up every day unsure if prices will be stable or if enchanted pork will cost more than a down payment on my house. Then there's Candy Pat, who activates Carnival, a perk whose name alone already fits Skyblock perfectly because this server really is just a circus held together with duct tape and lag. Carnival is probably going to buff drop rates, add balloons, or unleash some event that crashes Skyblock for 4 hours. We don't know, but the vibes are immaculate. The Jimbo comes in next with scheduled mining fiestas, instantly becoming the patron saint of all Iron Man players and drill goblins. This is the guy that you thank when mining XP starts raining from the heavens like powdered sugar. If you ever wondered what would happen if the mining fiesta existed all year, this is that future, and it's terrifying. Miners are already foaming at the mouth trying to calculate how many billions of powder they can leach before exhaustion kills them in real life. And finally, Celestial Milk pushes out the 25% extra Slayer XP, which is basically slapping a jet engine under the Slayer grind and sending it blasting into orbit. Slayer players are already some of the most unhinged grinders on the servers, are actually now doing 300 bosses an hour like their mouse buttons are held together with despair and duct tape. Iron Man profiles are screaming, normal profiles are celebrating, and Celestial Milk is probably sitting somewhere surrounded by 2 billion null spheres like a dragon on a horde. Like, bro, let me tell you, a tier 4 boss gives you 1,000 Slayer XP. And remember, the top 3 candidates plus Duralius still get their special perks added later. These perks have historically ranged from insanely broken to makes you wonder why Hypixel even bothered. So we're all patiently waiting to see if they add a perk that gives 20 magic find or makes wheat grow 3% faster. Truly a coin flip. Combine all this with the new jail system, which looks like it's already ready to house the entire Skyblock population at once, and you've got a server that's operating at peak lunacy. The justice system literally runs on Magic 5 bribes, dungeon players have Costco discounts, Griffin enthusiasts are having religious awakenings, the economy is being held hostage, mining addicts are planning week-long benders, and Slayer grinders are juiced out of their minds. Skyblock isn't an MMO anymore. It's a dystopian political drama written by a committee of Reddit trolls and coded by someone who lost a bet. And honestly, it's perfect. This is the most entertaining version of the game we could possibly get. Every election is a new episode of a series that should have been cancelled years ago, but keeps getting renewed because the writers know exactly how to keep their audience feral. I have no idea where the server is going next, but if the next election comes with a nuclear launch code or a perk that lets you duel the admins, I wouldn't even blink.